Hi guys, what's going on? Hero here. I'm going to answer some questions for you today. If you get some questions ready, slap them in the comment section, comment. Hopefully I see your question. Hopefully I answer your question. Okay, first one. How do you feel about the series coming to an end? Initially, really sad, obviously. But I feel like we obviously shot 3 and 4 back to back in Bulgaria. So we said goodbye and then we came back and promoted number 3 and now we're back promoting number 4. So it feels like we've had a long, prolonged goodbye. So the sting is not so bad anymore. I think I won't cry, but it is definitely emotional. It's tough because I feel like I'm definitely making an effort to appreciate all the work that we got to do and all the films that we got to make, rather than being sad that it has to stop here. So it's definitely sad, it's bittersweet, but we're gonna get through it. And the films will last forever. What's my favorite movie of these 4? One has a special place in my heart because I was learning so much as I went, and I feel like looking back now, it was like such a big deal to me, and like quite rightly. But it's funny how kind of like nervous I was then and how kind of chill I will be now. But then 3 and 4 were so fun for the opposite reason, because I, felt a lot more comfortable going into it. You guys were so supportive about our performances in the first 1 and 2. So yeah. Maybe 1 or 4 for different reasons. What's your next project? I have got a film called The Woman King coming out that I'm so excited. Not just for the world to see, but for you, for the After fans to see. I can't wait for you guys to see me in a different role. He's obviously so different from Hardin in After, so yeah, I hope you love that one too. Someone asked something about West Ham, and we've had a terrible start to the season, so I won't be answering any questions on West Ham here. Plus, I always hog the mic talking about football, and I know that's not what you guys want to hear. So, did you keep something as a souvenir? And I kept the majority of Hardin's wardrobe. I think every opportunity, me and Joe both go in there and just take everything that we possibly can. A lot of the stuff they need to keep for reshoots, or just for whatever reason, if they want to, I don't know, auction it off or anything kind of value. But I kept his ring. And then they've just bought a new one each time. So I've still got his ring from the first movie and a bunch of just tracksuits and vests and simple clothes. Will you be in Toronto for TIFF? Yes, I will. I will be in Toronto for TIFF. I can't wait to go back. I think we went to Toronto to do press for the first one and I loved it there, so I can't wait to go back. If you had to play another character in After, who would you have liked to play? I know I couldn't now because of age, but I would love to maybe later in life, they do a remake and someone else is Hardin and I'm way older, I would love to play Vance. I think that would be really fun to go back and play Vance in a different version of the After reality. Someone said favourite Game of Thrones episode. I love I can't remember what it's called, but the one where the wildlings breach the wall and climb over the wall. I love that one. I'm about to do a re-watching of all the Game of Thrones before I start watching the new one. So yeah, I'm excited for that. What did you learn on a personal and professional level during your time shooting the After series? I learned so much, guys. I can't even imagine what my life would be like if I never took part in After. I'm so grateful for you guys for allowing me to do it, not once but 4 times. And yeah, I've learned so much, not just about acting. I feel like I've had the opportunity to really practice my acting skills and hone in my acting ability, because when you play the same character, you're more comfortable in it, so you can start to experiment more. And I think I've really managed to practice that a lot. But also just traveling for press, talking to you, doing these things here. It's just good for your confidence, your social skills, your personal skills. Yeah, everything. I mean, being able to make 4 movies and travel the world is something that I will eternally be grateful for. Will you ever come to Greece? I will come to Greece at the next opportunity. I have to come to Greece. I love Greece. I would love to come back. Can I say something in German? Ja, das ist gut. Ubercool. Pampelmuse. I think that means grapefruit. Don't know why that's a word that I know in German. Most fun situation you had on set filming the After movies? 3 and 4, because we filmed them back to back in the middle of lockdown. We had not just lockdown regulations, but understandably, the higher ups wanted to really make sure that no one got COVID so we could all do it safely. So we were in like a bubble on, I think, the 24th floor, and it was all of us on the same floor, which started off fun and kind of turned into havoc and mayhem. But it was definitely fun. We all had Nerf guns. I think on Chance's birthday, we all ran up on his room with Nerf guns and let fire. And yeah, we had played a lot of Monopoly Deal. But the whole process of, you know, really having to like live together for 3 months was really fun. We all got to know each other really well, and yeah, it was tough, but it was great fun. Would you go to Germany? I'd love to go to Germany too. I would love to go to Germany. I think I've been briefly a while ago, but not for very long, so I'd love to go back. Comic-Con in Germany, yes, I would love to do that too. I do like doing a Comic-Con every now and then. It's so nice to be able to meet you guys in person. I mean, this is cool to do this on here, but when you meet people who can actually talk back to you and say their opinion on things and have a conversation. Harden in 2 words, fucking Trevor. That was easy. Did I read the afterbooks? I still haven't read the afterbooks, but filming 3 and 4, I was so proud of myself for choosing not to, because I've learned some things about the books that when we get to filming a certain scene, I can't get out of my head the fact that X or Y or Z happened in the books. And if it's different in the film, sometimes it doesn't make sense. And I'm so annoyed that I've read that one piece of information. So I have to say, I stand by my decision to have not read the books, because as we know, they're slightly different. And I'm trying to stay true to the script and make sure everything's coherent in there. Is it true that the lake in After One is in Italy? No, it's not. The lake in After One is actually in Atlanta. I can't remember the exact name of the nature park that it's in, but it's a beautiful, huge kind of like nature reserve in Atlanta, and that's where the lake was. We actually had paparazzi on the other side of the lake, and that was a big deal. After or Harry Potter? Don't tell anyone from Harry Potter, but secretly it's going to have to be After, isn't it? Very close second, but After's just going to have to just about. Okay. The books are so good, you have to read them. I'm sure they are. I'm so sure they are. And I'll keep my promise of saying when we're really all said and done and I'm done with the press and the movies are out, eventually I will read at least the first After book. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do the next one that comes up. I'm going to have to go. Favourite scene of the movie? I'm going to take that question of all movies. My favourite moment of all of the movies, I guess it's not so much a scene, but moment, is when he writes "I love you" on her back in the bathtub, and then she doesn't know what it is. When they're playing the game where you write a letter, and I think it's so beautiful that she doesn't know what he's written, and he never tells her. I really like that one. Alright guys, I'm being told I have to wrap it up. It was so nice talking to you all. I loved answering your questions. I would love to come to all of the countries you've listed. And I want to thank you guys so much for all your support, and I cannot wait for you to see the latest After film. Take care, guys. Lots of love and all the best. Which one?
Yeah.
You do it. I'm so sure I'm going to delete it.
Yeah, right.